Are you looking to upgrade your team or make some money selling coins? Check out mobilemaddencoins.com. They have coins on all platforms, and use code Ryan at the checkout for a 10% discount. Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is Ryan back again with some Madden NFL 17 news. Right here we got the top 10 rookie player ratings in Madden NFL 17, and this was posted on July 20th at 3 p.m. So that was actually about 3 hours ago, and I'm just now seeing this. So hopefully you guys haven't seen it. This is the first time you're seeing it. We can go through this live together. Like I said, I have not seen anything on this page yet. I only saw what Jack Conklin's ratings are on the Tennessee Titans because that's how I actually seen it pop up on my timeline on Twitter. Shout out to Creatify for that. But let's go ahead and take a look now. We're going to scroll down to the bottom because I have it go from 1 to 10. I want to go from 10 to 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down real quick. And you've probably seen a couple of guys there if you actually slow it down. But we're going to go ahead and go through this 10 to 1 and see what we got. So starting at number 10, we have 49ers right end DeForest Buckner coming out from Oregon. And I heard a lot of good things about this guy. I actually have a friend that's a big-time Oregon fan, has been to a ton of games, and he says DeForest Buckner was one of the better players in the draft. Now, of course, that's an Oregon fan talking, and I can't talk any worse about people doing that because I'm an Ohio State fan, and I'm going to sit here and tell you Elliott's the best player in the draft. So, yeah, I mean, it's just favoritism. I mean, you can't really do anything about that. But Buckner comes in at 86 tackle, 87 hit power, 83 power move, 82 block shed, and 84 pursuit. So definitely at 6'7", he's 6'7", 291 pounds. That's pretty good for being that big of a guy. I mean, I don't know what his speed rating is. I'm gonna imagine it's probably like in the 78-ish range, 75 range. Definitely a really good player for the 49ers. It fits their scheme of having big time, hard-hitting right ends and linebackers and stuff like that. So he'll fit in perfectly for them for sure. Moving on to number 9, we got Hunter Henry right here. And Hunter Henry for the Chargers, 84 speed. This is a tight end, by the way, at 78 overall, 84 speed, 89 acceleration, 80 agility, 82 jump, and 80 catching. So very, very solid all-around stats right there. Henry has the size and speed to stretch defenses vertically, but also has the ability to be a productive ability to be productive in the run game. With 77 run blocking, he could play on first and second down for the Chargers. So definitely a pretty good player right there. Tight ends are always, really nice to have in Madden, in MUT. I'm sure these won't be the actual MUT ratings, but these are the actual ratings for the players. When you start up the game, you play like franchise or you play now. So you're going to see very similar ratings in MUT, but not exactly the same. This just gives you an idea of what you may expect in Madden Ultimate Team. So moving on to number 8, now we got Corey Coleman for the Cleveland Browns, 93 speed. This is a wide receiver, 78 overall, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 90 agility, 93 jump, and 91 spectacular catch. Wow. That is really, really good. It looks like he has 80 route running, so that's kind of low for being a slot type receiver. And I say slot receiver, I'm sure Corey Coleman is going to try to be their number 1 receiver in Cleveland. But in Madden, if you're going to be using him on MUT to start off the year, you kind of want to put him in the slot. I think he's around 5'11 to 5'10, I think I saw during the draft. So he's not that big, but those attributes are not bad at all. That's better than anyone on the Titans currently. I mean, I could say that for a fact. I mean, Kendall Wright, not better than that. Dorial Green-Beckham. You can make a case that Dorial Green-Beckham's better than that because of his crazy height. And I'm just using the Titans as an example. Like, you could probably look at a lot of teams, and these attributes are a lot better than their 1 and 2 receivers. So not bad for a rookie. Not bad at all. Moving on to number 7, Jack Conklin. I'll just go over this briefly. 79 overall, 84 run block, 81 pass block. I would definitely like to see that increase a little bit. I mean, being a 79 overall right tackle, you would think the run and pass block would be a little bit better than 84 and 81. But I'm not going to complain. I mean, he is a rookie. But those are kind of low. Definitely kind of low. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. I guess being a rookie, they just don't want to rate him higher than... I mean, because he's like 2 rating points away from being in the 70s in pass block. And if you're going to be looking to, protect Marcus Mariota, you don't want to see 81 pass block. Like, I'm just being really paranoid about it. I just want him to be a good player. I hope he's a beast. I mean, his arms look absolutely gigantic in Madden, so hopefully he's like that in real life. But moving on to number 6, Laramie Tunsil, and a lot of talk during the draft about Laramie Tunsil. You know, he's the best player in the draft, and he put on a weed mask and he was smoking weed and he screwed up his draft stock, and now they have him at left guard. So a lot of talk is being, put on Laramie Tunsil about being an idiot and all this other stuff. But believe you me, I watched a lot of footage of this kid in college. I thought he was going to be the #1 overall pick to my Tennessee Titans, so I did a lot of research, watched him against top colleges, watched his best games, highlights, blocking, moving up field on blocks. He is going to be a stud. The Dolphins got an absolute steal. He may have a little bit of off-the-field issues, but I'm sure if he knows how good he can be. He knows how good he could be, and I would be really excited if I were Dolphins fans. I don't think he's going to screw up anymore. I think he's going to come in silently and just dominate. Laramie Tunsil, I still think is one of the best players in the draft, right there at 1 to 2. Definitely a really good player. And I just noticed 78 overall and then 79. They kind of mixed and matched that. Conklin should actually be number 6. Laramie Tunsil should be number 7, but to each his own. I guess that was just an error. But moving on now to number 5, the Ohio State University, Joey Bosa. And he's going to be rocking an 84 finesse move, 80 power move, so a finesse power move, dual threat type of player right there. 80 speed, 82 block shed, and 84 pursuit. And not much needs to be said about Joey Bosa. I mean, he is what he is. He's going to come in. He's going to stop the run. He's going to, take on double teams, triple teams at times. He's going to be running through running backs trying to block him. And he's just overall going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm not saying he's going to be great. I'm not sure how he fits into that whole Chargers scheme right there. But I just feel like he's a relentless type player that will be in on plays all the time when he has the opportunity to be there. Like, he's going to be hitting the running back. He's going to try to get to the quarterback. I don't think he has... I think 80 speed might be a little bit too much to give him. I don't think he has that type of speed. But in Madden, I mean, you could see that go up a little bit more. The finesse move go up a little bit more. The power move, the block shed. Definitely going to be a really good player. And in real life, like I said, I mean, he's just going to be, to a lesser extent, a way lesser extent, J.J. Watt. I think his ceiling could be around like a Jared Allen type player. But coming in, he's going to be really, really raw, and he's going to be trying to get to the quarterback all the time and just being in on a ton of plays. So Joey Bosa, I'd be very excited if I were Chargers fans. Just be a little bit concerned with the scheme they're running. I don't think he fits too well, but I think he's versatile enough to actually get in there and, make some plays. So moving in to number 4, we got Roberto Aguayo, a kicker. I'm not going to be talking too much about him, but he was drafted in the 2nd round. Buccaneers went ahead and just took him for some whatever reason. Probably could have got him in like the 5th round, but 92 kick power, 94 kick accuracy, the 74 speed if you want to run some fakes, 79 overall. Yeah, it's a kicker. I don't want to talk about kickers, so let's go ahead and move on. Number 3, Ronnie Stanley. And after Laramie Tunsil kind of had that issue going on with the, the whole weed mask and getting hacked by his dad and all this other crazy shit that happened, people were saying, Ronnie Stanley was actually the better player anyways. I don't believe that. Now, I'm not saying Ronnie Stanley's a bad player. He's going to be a beast, but like I said, Laramie Tunsil was so good on film that it was sickening. Like, he looked so good. Ronnie Stanley, however, not as good. Ronnie Stanley definitely not as good as Laramie Tunsil, but in terms of Madden ratings, 83 run block, 86 pass block, 82 strength, 83 impact blocking, and 66 speed. He does also have 75 acceleration, so he can actually get out and, block on tosses and other various things where your left tackle will pull and stuff like that. So, pretty good player, but like I said, Laramie Tunsil, I don't want to keep talking about him, but he's a special player. We're going to see him in the 94, 95-ish range overall-wise, probably in the next Madden. Like, I think he's that good. Entering into number 2 now, we got 80 overall, Ezekiel Elliott. And like I said, man, this is my boy. I don't want to sound too, like I'm hyping him up too much, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. I don't want to sound biased or anything like that. But watching every Ohio State game for the past however many years, I can't even tell you how many years it's been. I've been watching them since, 1994, 95 when I was a little kid. There's only been 2 running backs. That I sat there and had my jaw drop. One was Eddie George. The other one was Ezekiel Elliott. This guy is going to be a stud for sure. Like, that sounded so stupid. A stud for sure. On the Cowboys, the best offensive line in the game. The best offensive line in Madden, the best offensive line in real life. And now they get Ezekiel Elliott to run the ball for them. 92 speed, 90 acceleration, 91 agility, 86 carrying, and 91 ball carrier vision. He also has the ability to catch out of the backfield. He can block for you. He can play first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. He can play any down you need to. And I know there's no 16th down. I'm just using that as an example, guys. Just bear with me here. I'm trying to be as light as possible when I say Ezekiel Elliott is a really good player, but he is going to dominate. That's all you need to know. I'm kind of going to be a little bit of a Cowboys fan watching some of their games because Ezekiel Elliott, like, I love him. He's my favorite player. That's all I need to say about that. Let's just move on. Number 1, we got Jalen Ramsey for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a stud player. Like, a lot of Cowboys fans were upset. Like, they wanted Jalen Ramsey, but Ezekiel Elliott, man, look at him. He's a beast. But Jalen Ramsey, all right, I'm done messing around. I'm mostly just trolling. Like, I really do like Ezekiel Elliott. I'm just trying to be a little bit over the top and just be funny. But Jalen Ramsey, we got 93 speed. He's actually 82 overall, so 2 rating points ahead of everybody. He's got 93 speed, 94 acceleration, 90 agility, 85 and 84 man to zone. He also has a 93 jump rating. We also have down here, that's all they really have in the little article, and he has a lot of potential. I mean, Jaguars are going to be a little bit better this year for sure. A lot of people are ranking them as being the best in the AFC South, ahead of the Titans, Jaguars, and Texans, or Titans, Colts, and Texans. And yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot to say about him. I watched a little bit of him. I knew that we weren't going to take him, and us being the Tennessee Titans, so I didn't really watch too much film on him. But from what I've seen, he kind of reminds me a little bit of like Deion Sanders, like the way he goes after the ball, his ability to, return the ball after the interception, just his instincts, going after the receiver and playing physical on him. Like Jalen Ramsey is going to be a really good player in this league. And unfortunately, he plays for a division rival, but I'm rooting for him. I've been rooting for the Jaguars now for a couple years. We just got to stop being in the cellar together. Like, Titans, Jaguars need to overcome the odds and become good teams again. Like, it's been so long. Back when I was a kid, believe you me, the Titans and Jaguars were a force to be reckoned with. They were right there fighting with each other all the time, and I just want to see days like that again. I'm tired of all these top teams, staying good. Let's have some of the bums start getting up there and making some noise again. Why not? But yeah, that's the top 10 rookie player ratings in Madden NFL 17. Hopefully this is the start of a bunch of ratings releases and other news regarding Madden 17. Of course, you will be able to see them on my channel if you do not, follow the EASports.com website. I'll also put a link if you want to go ahead and look extensively on these ratings and maybe find some other things on the website. I'll put that in the description. But other than that, guys, if you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.